Alright, hello, good greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome to my stream. I am Kerbon, and we're going to play some more Old Skies again today. Gotta continue where we left off last time. But before we do, it is currently, you already know exactly where I'm going with this. Gotta do it at least till the end of the year. It is currently December 28th, 2025. That means it's only 4 days till the new year, but only 3 days left to donate to Extra Life. Please consider donating if you can to help me reach that lovely goal of $1,500. That's only $355 away if I'm mathing correctly. So if you can, please consider donating to Extra Life. The link is going to be in chat. If it's not there, type !EL to get a link to the Extra Life donation page. For those of you watching after the fact, so you don't have access to chat, but it's still not quite the end of 2025 yet, you can go to bit.ly/CPM-donate-2025 to get a link there. Please consider doing so if you can to help those sick and injured children get the care that they need and cannot afford themselves. And their family obviously cannot afford themselves. These days, healthcare costs and insurance is just ridiculous, at least here in the United States, as many of you know. So any amount you can donate would be amazing, even if it's just $1. So please consider doing so if you can. I know I keep saying consider, because I don't want to put pressure, on anyone. I hate pressuring people. It's just my style. But I do ask that you please consider it. So there it is, one more time. Okay. So continuing with those guys, we got sent back with our latest client to September 10th, 2001, or 2001, I think she called it. Fia did. And obviously a very auspicious day, just, a few hours, I guess, 12 or so, maybe, hours before a catastrophic world-changing event will take place, where thousands of people will be murdered. But we are only going to be focusing on one murder that happened the night before, that, because of the fact that it happened so soon, shortly before this massive event, it got completely ignored and forgotten. So anyway, without rehashing the entire story, we are to find the murderer of our client's friend. And so far, we found the actual person who pulled the trigger, but even though we've detained him and stopped him from being able to do it, she still is murdered, so we need to figure out how and why. And that's what we're doing right now. We did break into her apartment. Yvonne is her name, I believe. Yvonne Lazati is her name. And we broke into her apartment to see if maybe there might be some clue to help us determine who would be out for her, who would be wanting to kill her, and hopefully find the exact person who will kill her. But we obviously, need to trace it back. There's I think, although they haven't discovered it yet here, I am certain that Yvonne was in, in some bad dealings, perhaps drug related, I don't know, some sort of extra legal activity anyway. And I'm certain that is why she's defaulted on a loan or something, loan shark, I don't know. In any case, she is now in trouble, and we got to figure out who she's in trouble with, who would want her dead. So here we are in her apartment. We don't know where she is currently. Hopefully she's not laying dead behind the next wall. We'll see. Large paintings hanging on the wall.
A rather nice rendering of a lighthouse. The one on Roosevelt Island, I believe. Painted several decades before they added the digital clock interface.
Yeah. Small square frame painting. Well, that really describes it well.
A painting of a cube. I think it's the one in Astor Place. Strange seeing it without the glowing LED lights. This must be before they were added.
Well, it's only 2001. LED technology hadn't quite been perfected yet at that time. We were still using mostly incandescent lights in 2001, and slowly, I think, transitioning to CFL, or compact fluorescent bulbs.
A rather nice render painted.
No, okay. Another painting hanging on the wall. Well, that one's kind of obvious,
though. A painting
though.
of the Statue of Liberty. Looks the same as she does in my Wen.
Well, that's good to know, so some things don't change. That is clearly, I think, the Brooklyn Bridge. Cityscape painting's been hung on the wall. It's not the Golden Gate Bridge. That would be in San Fran. But this is New York, so...
A painting of the Brooklyn Bridge.
Yep, Brooklyn Bridge.
Was this painted
Very
before
prominent
or
landmark.
after they added those nets to prevent people from throwing things off it?
Don't know. Photograph of two teenage girls lies within a well-cared-for frame. Alright, 84. Probably that is going to be important one way or another, either as part of a code to open something, or as the apartment number where we need to go next. I don't know.
I forgot she kept this.
We'll see.
Jesus, look at us.
Us?
Yeah, had a feeling
That's
it was those
Yvonne
two.
and me. 18 years old, first week of college.
Ah.
Even then, I knew I wouldn't last the year. So much water under the bridge. Almost 3/4 of a century's worth.
Damn. Small plastic trash bin. Let's
There's a
sort
crumpled
that.
up piece of paper in the trash bin.
Okie dokie. Yvonne, remember these D's? 1, Dion Zahome. 2, DNT. Okay. And 3, Dorm. Throw it away when you memorize it. Don't get locked out of work again, Yvonne. So she left a memo to herself. She threw it away. Assuming she has memorized these 3 Ds then. And good, we do have it here, so it's probably going to be important. Yvonne apparently wrote this to herself. Oh, this is interesting. I didn't know we have this cursor during this. 3Ds, as mnemonics go, it's a handy one. You aren't sure what this is referring to, at least for now. D&T could stand for anything. At this point, you have no idea what it could mean. I would bet it has something to do with drugs, but I don't know. Dorm, wasn't there a photo taken in the university dormitory inside Yvonne's apartment? Oh, I'll bet you these 3 are the these 3Ds are the 3 parts of a code, probably to a safe, because that's usually 3 numbers on a combination lock. So in Dorm would be that 84 we saw, since what's her name here? Our client said that was taken during college, so that would be the dorm number 84. So probably the 3rd number is 84. So the other 2 don't know yet. Don't know Dion's home address number, and I don't know what D&T is yet, let alone the number that it goes with. So hopefully we'll find out soon. Yvonne was done with this paper. Her loss is your gain. From this, you conclude that this has to do with Yvonne's place of work. So it's probably that's what it is. This is the code to get into her place of work. There's a keypad outside that tabloid. Well, it's almost a tabloid, not really. The newspaper, journalist place where she works. So that's what it is. The 3 parts of a 6-digit code. Doesn't have to be 6 digits, because as I recall, we put in a bogus number and it only accepted 5 digits. So, well, at least we know what the last 2 are. So that's what it is. Yvonne apparently wrote this herself. Yeah. Way back out. Painting adorns this wall.
I believe that's the Gothic Bridge in Central Park. I remember hearing it collapsed in the mid-2050s. They rebuilt it from graphene nanotube composite. People complained it wasn't the same, but I couldn't tell the difference.
People always complain. A few hand-drawn sketches lie on this desk. Oh, let's check them out.
This one looks to be the most recent.
Okay. Kind of looks like the Arc de Triomphe in Paris. But I don't think it is. It's probably something from in Central Park. I don't know.
And also, isn't this the archway leading to Rock Camp Plaza?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably not there.
Technically, you're right. It was renamed about 20 years ago. In your card win, it's called Washington Square Park.
Right.
Okay. And if I knew anything about
Emma,
New York,
Dion's
I
obituary
would
says
probably
he would often spend
recognize that
weeks
name.
or months at a time visiting and sketching the same landmark.
I didn't know him all that well, but it sounds like him.
And those
Okay,
sketches
so
on
we can meet
Molazotti's
him there.
table, they were of the Washington Square Park Arch, correct?
That's what they look like. So you think he's at Washington Square?
Seems likely.
Couldn't hurt to check.
All right. So there we go. Check that out. Nice. So we put 2 and 2 together there. Cover of the book says Best Journalism Practices Y2K Edition. Okay. And an archaic remote device for operating television. Yeah.
Anything that's on television right now, I can watch on demand at home.
How true that is these days. That's already the case pretty much. Except for, you know, things like news and sports maybe. Well, even news, but still. Okay, that seems like all we're going to get out of the apartment for now. There's nothing else we can really look up in here. We don't know Dion's last name. Oh no, I'm sorry. It was Dion was her cluster mate, her husband, right? Okay. So let's go see if we can find. Oh, hang on. Forgot about the phone here. Combination phone answering machine inside is blinking, indicating new messages. Well, we better check those out.
Hey Yvonne, it's Em. Haven't heard from you, but I assume we're still having drinks tonight? Windows on the World, 8 p.m. I'll be there with bells on.
Huh. Yvonne was at Windows on the World the night before she was killed.
Not
As last
necessarily.
meals go, she could have done worse.
You didn't know about this already?
No. Should I have?
You said you came here looking for clues
Yeah.
after the murder. You didn't play these messages then?
Well, she probably
Honestly,
deleted the
I don't
message.
remember. It's not like it would have mattered. Windows on the World was on the top floor of the North Tower.
Fair point.
All right. Well. Okay.
Leave Winera alone. This is not a joke. Leave Winera alone.
And there we
Winera?
are.
Where the hell is Winera?
It may not be Winera. May not be a who, but a what. Okay, and apparently there's nothing else on the answering machine. So let's see what Winera might be. Yep, see, type of business, import export, known dates of operation March 94 to September 01. So okay, that says something. Average reported annual earnings were $1.5 million per year. Known as 2 World Trade Center. Aha, Suite 8712, New York, New York. That might be why she's meeting someone named M up at the Windows of the World, or Windows on the World, whatever it is, restaurant.
Winera of USA is a business inside the North Tower of the World Trade Center. If that message on the answer phone is anything to go by, it's probably worth looking into.
Okay. So let's well, I guess let's head out of here. And we got 2 new places to check out, so let's do that. 2 World Trade Center right there, and Washington Square Park there. The Village Eye, that's the rag she works at. Okay, let's go to Washington Square Park. See if we can find Dion there. Hey, what do you know?
Is that him?
You mean Dion? I think so. It's been 60 years since I've seen him, and even then I didn't know him well.
Incidentally, you really should sub-vocalize.
Yes.
No, never got the hang of it.
Fair enough.
Just weird, I'm sure, to onlookers
What on earth would I say?
when it looks like you're talking to no one or talking to yourself. Back to the rainy streets of the East Village. Hana Tanaka stands here, drenched by rain and over 60 years of memories. That's a good way to put it. Yeah. He is totally focused on his work, lost in his own world. Yeah. That's artist for you, and that's nothing wrong with that at all.
Hannah?
Yeah?
Nope, nothing
Let's
to
get back
talk
to
to
it,
her
shall
about
we?
right now.
Yeah. No sense wool gathering.
Still don't understand that phrase. I haven't looked it up yet either. I'm sure it actually is a phrase. I've just never heard it before. All right.
Hello. Excuse me?
Huh? Oh, sorry. Lost another world.
Yeah, we
Are you
gathered.
Dion Lazzotti?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, thank Christ.
Is something wrong?
There's no way to put this delicately, but
It probably doesn't matter which we choose, but let's just.
we have reason to believe your wife is in trouble.
Oh, well, Yvonne's not my problem anymore. So, can you leave me alone,
Oh?
please? You're in my light.
You don't get it. She's in serious danger. We need to find her as soon as possible.
No. Nope. I'm done. Whatever mess she's gotten into, she can clean it up herself.
Quite. You don't seem concerned.
Because I'm not. It's just like I said. She's not my problem anymore.
Why is she not your problem
Way too
anymore?
long being angry. I just want to focus on this. Can I do that? Please?
Wait, are you and Yvonne having problems?
Not that it's any of your business, but yeah.
I had no idea. She never said.
Do we know you?
Well,
No, forget it. I don't care. You don't
Yeah,
know.
we're a
I'm
friend
not
of
gonna
hers.
tell
Why are you so upset with Yvonne?
you. Like I said, if you don't know, I'm not saying.
Wow.
What?
And for weeks, figured it was time to dive in. So here I am.
And once again, our internet connection had issues, so I hope we're back.
What is it about the arch that obsesses you?
The lines, the curves, the park beyond, the way it perfectly frames the Twin Towers. I want to capture it all. Not quite there yet, but I'll get it one day.
Yes, I'm sure you will.
Practice. That's all it takes. Vaughn used to make fun of me for liking it so much. She can't make me feel bad about it anymore. So I'm painting it.
Hello, Jettlers. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, minimal hiccup. Hopefully, after I finish this game and I go on hiatus, I'll be able to take care of these hiccups. I'm just as sick of them as you are.
Are you familiar with
And yep, another damn hiccup. I think it reconnected though, from the looks of things.